When the Battle of the Trench took place during the time of the Prophet ﷺ, and 10,000 had surrounded Mecca. Over 10,000, bands and bands had surrounded Mecca. They built a trench off of the advice of Salman al-Farsi. It's something he had seen done in Persian warfare. And the trench was not a trench that surrounded the whole city. If any of you have ever been to Medina and you've been to Masjid Sabah, then the parking lot of Masjid Sabah is where they dug that trench. It was just a trench that was the only exposed area for them to be able to get into. The rest was all mountain and volcanic rock that you're not gonna get an army over it very easily. So they dug this trench, and the Prophet ﷺ told everyone, look, get ready to defend yourself if you need to. If you're able to defend yourself, do it. And when they dug this trench, the hypocrites of Medina were thinking to themselves, oh my goodness, this is not enough. What are you doing? This isn't going to work for long. There's 10,000 people over there, and by days they can bring more and more and more. They are on us. So they ran into the Muslims and told them, don't you know that a great army is gathered against you out there, and you've dug this little trench and you think it's going to be okay? This is all you've got. This is your grand scheme and plan. We're done. In order to make them fear and give up. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said it only made their iman increase. See, us, we'd get scared and fear and frightened. Yeah, you're right. We'd be fighting with each other. No, we need to give up. No, it's going to work. No, it's not going to work. We need to do something else. We would be fighting while they're out. We'd probably have killed each other before they ever got into the city. Us, this ummah now. We would have done ourselves in, arguing over it. But the companions, their iman only increased. And they looked at those hypocrites and they said, Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil. Allah is sufficient for us. Yes, we know that trench is not enough. Don't you think we know that? That trench will never, they'll find a way over it. That's not enough. But Allah is sufficient. Allah is enough. And He's the best to protect us. That trench is not going to protect us. There's not enough numbers of us to protect us. But Allah is sufficient, and He is the best of those who can protect us. And when they woke up in the morning, they found no one. No one left. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had implemented His plan, bringing His army in. You see, Allah's army isn't always dressed in fatigues and battle gear and weaponry. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has things that you don't understand that work for Him. The creation works for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He sent in His army and routed them. And Allah became sufficient for them. But what caused that action to happen? What caused that plan from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be into motion was their taqwa, was their reliance and trust in Allah, that Allah is enough, and we know Allah is enough, and we have no doubt about that plan. We don't have enough unity. We might not even have enough money. We might not even have enough knowledge. We might not have enough piety. But Allah is enough for us. If we can do our best to seek the pleasure of Allah in everything that we do, then I have no doubt that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will move mountains on our behalf. No doubt whatsoever in my mind. Because Allah says, قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ, that the believers are successful. They are successful. That's a guarantee from Allah. Whether you decide to believe in that and live like that or not, it's up to you. Allah's already made it cemented, firm in His word that you are successful. We need to wake up. We need to stop living like we are the most humiliated people on the earth. We need to stop believing that. We need to stop giving in to that. That you should be ashamed of who you are. That you should be afraid of who you are. That you should be hiding who you are. That you should feel downtrodden. That you should have that frown on your face every day. That you should be worried about them knocking on your door every day. Stop believing that hype. Because at the end of the day, we know that I believe. Therefore, whatever happens to me is part of Allah's beautiful, wise plan. And the only thing I'm going to do is trust in Him who planned it and try to worship Him to the best of my abilities and do good when the opportunity presents itself and try to stay away from evil when that opportunity presents itself. That's all you need to do. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can take care of the rest.